Singer alongside Dobie Lee, and Ariel's not here, he's sick. Hopefully he feels better. First night of Hanukkah, so
Judah lives too far.
This episode's going to be relatively longer because we have a lot of stuff over the past couple of weeks. So we're going to try to get every category done relatively quicker. So the first thing I want to talk about is we have some mega breaking news. Mega. First things first, so let's start with it, is Caleb Singer, Eitan Schoen, and Matthew Greenbaum have all been moved up to the 7th grade team officially.
Oh, and by the way, Matthew Greenbaum has been fully cleared to play practices, but he's taking a little easy off of his injury.
I think he's doing practice, just non-contact.
Yeah.
So, Dobie, I'm going to ask you your thoughts first.
Well, I think it's good for our team because we only had 7 players. Now we have 10, so Emilio, Rafa, Joshua don't have to play the whole game. And but for the 5th grade team, it's not looking too good. But they do have some nice players like Alex and Yair and Yisrael and maybe Mayer. We'll see what happens with him. And so yeah.
So my feelings are on this is it's great for the 7th grade team because you got a lot of new legs. So we'll have a lot more substitutions.
Caleb's pretty short legs, but still legs. Still work. They still work.
Yeah. But for the 5th and 6th grade team, I think this is going to be really hard because I know other than Alex, I think Alex is the only second-year player on the team. So it's going to be all new, fresh blood. Effie, my fault. Sorry.
Because most of Aiden and Eitan Bernhardt didn't play on the team last year.
So I think this is going to be a big, tough battle at the beginning of the season for the 5th and 6th graders because they don't have any of their second-year players except for Effie and Alex. So next I want to talk about this viral video that's been going around Farber. I have it on my phone. One sec.
Has to do with someone dunking on a hoop during lunch. I was there, but I was not looking, so I have not seen it yet.
This is the video.
Oh my God! On his head!
On his head!
That's the video. It's
Wait, I just want to say this. If Aiden knew it was coming, it would not have happened. Aiden would have blocked that like the Kemba Mutombo. No. Avery would have gotten stuffed, and he would not be on varsity anymore.
I totally agree with what you just said. When Aiden's in the zone, he's in the zone, so Aiden just must have not been in the zone right there. But it was still a wicked dunk.
Well, Aiden did look like he was about to dunk it down himself in that video.
That's true. The real question is in that video is, did you make that shot?
Yeah, I did. I remember that clearly. I made that shot.
Okay. So now let's talk about the next section is going to be about the schedule drops. We've already had some games, which were both the
we'll talk about
JV and varsity. We're going to talk about those
a little more in depth later in the episode. Stay tuned.
So first schedule, we'll go oldest to youngest. 5th and 6th.
You mean youngest to oldest?
Youngest to oldest. 5th and 6th, first game. Let's do this relatively quicker. First game, Eaton, at home.
Win.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we'll be a little closer because of because there are a lot of 5th graders and they don't have a lot of experience, and there are not too many 6th graders that have played for Farber anymore. But revenge game for Eitan Bernhardt, going back to his old school. Eitan, I know you're watching. Shout out to you.
I agree with the win. I just think this game's gonna be a very close game, actually. Next, Cranbrook at home.
I don't think they're gonna win this game because last year when I played Cranbrook, we were playing with the last year's 7th and 8th grade team, but there weren't that many 8th graders because I don't really remember what happened to them, but we did not. They beat us. We'll just say that. So I don't think they'll win.
Then they play Eaton at home. I think this is going to be where they start to take a bit of a lead over Eaton. Not because Eaton's bad, just because I think the fifth graders will start to understand the process of the games more.
I think this game, what Leo said was true, and I think home game against Eaton, I think the home crowd, they'll be more comfortable than an away game. So I think they'll win pretty comfortably.
Next is Hillel at home. So 4 straight home games. I'm going to go with a loss, but I think this one could be close.
I think they're going to lose because if I've never beaten Hillel, they're not going to beat Hillel.
Then they play Liggett away. I'm going to go with the loss because Liggett's very, very tall, and this year's team's not relatively taller, and it's an away game. So I think...
Yeah, I think they'll lose.
Yeah.
Liggett's coach, fun fact, Rafa Talibli actually asked the Liggett's coach how tall he was. He was 6'10", so...
And he dunks.
But he's not playing in the game, thankfully, but some of their players are kind of really, really tall.
They play then Hillel away. I think, once again, away is going to be one of their killers this season. I'm going to go with the loss.
I agree with the loss.
Then Grosse Pointe away.
I think they're going to lose, but I think it's going to be pretty close because at this point in Grosse Pointe's age, they didn't hit their growth spurts yet. So I think Grosse Pointe's still really skilled. So I think they'll lose, but I think it'll be close.
Liggett at home. I just think Liggett's too tall.
Wait, what'd you have to say about the Grosse Pointe game?
Oh, my fault. I agree with what Dovey said. It's just going to be a loss.
Turning into a little Judah.
I mean, you just had a great, I can't remember the word.
I do have the best calls on the show.
You did have a great call right there, so yes. Liggett at home, I'm going to go with a loss. They're just too tall.
I'm going to go with another loss against Liggett because what I said earlier, the coach is tall, so the players are tall because that's how it works.
So final game of the season against Grosse Pointe. I'm going to go with the loss. I think this one's going to be close.
I'm going to go out on a controversial statement. I'm going to go with the win. All of the players, I think they're going to come to their own. They're going to understand the play that they're running more at the end of the year, and I think they could win this game.
Then, this is the 7th grade. Yeah, here it is. First game for us at home, we play Eaton.
For the 7th grade.
7th grade. We only have...
And 6th grade.
7th and
Caleb,
6th.
Aton, Matthew.
The 7th grade, the 6th grade has way more games than us for some reason. We have 7 and they have 9, which I just think is a little annoying, but whatever. First game, Eaton. I'm going to go with the win.
I'm going to go with the win. I'm going to go out there and drop a solid 15, 5, and 10. Don't know what the 10's going to be. Maybe it's going to be blocks. I am a supreme shot blocker, if you guys didn't know. So yeah, win.
Next we play Liggett away. This one, sorry. We play Hillel at home. I'm gonna
go against Hillel. I've grown. Rafa's grown. Josh has grown.
I stayed the same.
Hillel's not that much better than us. I think we'll win.
I'm gonna go with the win. The only thing is, we're 7th graders and 6th graders. They are 8th graders. I know. So I think I agree though with the win though, but I think it's gonna be a tough matchup. Then Liggett away. I'm gonna go with the loss. Liggett's very big. They're also 8th graders.
I don't think I'll ever beat Liggett in my career. I am a confident player, not confident against Liggett.
I think next year we will be able to beat Liggett. Then Hillel away. I'm gonna go with the loss on this one. I think it's gonna be really close. I just think away for that one's gonna kill us.
I think we're gonna win. I have some fans at Hillel over there. They've been trash talking me over at camp.
Okay.
And
who?
Jacob Fishman. I'm gonna make sure he's there, and we're gonna beat them.
All right. I like the optimism. GPA away.
I think we'll lose that game because, as I said earlier, once Grosse Pointe hits this age, they shoot up a solid 4 feet, and they're dunking.
So
a loss.
I'm gonna go with the loss also. Then Liggett at home. I actually feel. I don't think we're gonna win. I actually feel good about this game.
Yeah, I think everyone will play good, but I think Liggett will play better. But home game, I think we'll lose, but we'll all play good.
Final game of the season: Grosse Pointe away. Grosse Pointe at home.
Last game, home against Grosse Point. I think we'll win this game. Home, last game of the season. We're going to win.
I was going to say exactly what you said. I really do think we're going to win this game. I just think, because I know they have an A, B, and C team, and I think we're going to be playing the A team. Well, I mean the B team, and JV might be playing the A team, so I think we're going to get that win.
Oh, B team. We're the A team. And A comes before B, if you guys know your alphabet.
The only reason we're an A team is because we don't have enough kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then JV, they play Eaton at home. This game already happened.
So let's talk about
We'll
that.
talk about that later.
Okay, fine. Well, they won this game by a comfortable amount. They started off the game pretty hot, and at the end they cooled off a little bit to not keep the lead going.
Parkway Christian.
I don't know too much about this school, but I think they will. I think they'll lose against this team.
I don't know about anything about this school, so let's go with a win. Next.
Yeah.
Austin Catholic at home. Last year, Farber definitely again won comfortably against Austin Catholic, and I think they're going to do that again.
Yeah, from what they did last year, from what I saw, even though I wasn't there, and there was no Farber Sports Show, so I could not watch the live stream. But I heard they won by a lot. So now, if you can't make it to the games, watch our live streams. We'll try to get the sound to work for those who tried against Eaton. Sound did not work, but we'll figure that out. And I think they're gonna win that game against Austin Catholic.
Then Eaton away. I'm gonna go with another win.
I'm gonna go with the win. They already beat Eaton once. I see no reason why they can't do it again.
Grosse Point away. I'm gonna go with the loss on this one, and then they're gonna play Grosse Point at home. So I'm gonna go a loss away and a win at home.
I'm gonna agree.
And then Austin Catholic away. I'm gonna go with another win, topping off the season with a 7-0 record. Very solid. Very, very solid.
7. Wow. Yep, I agree. They'll go 7-0 because we're live streaming the game. That just brings good luck, you know.
Okay. So Farber, varsity now. We're on to varsity. Has a lot, so I'm just gonna throw it at you, kind of. Eaton.
They already won.
They already won very comfortably, very, very comfortably. So I'm gonna, win. Next, Frankel.
Frankel, I'm gonna go with the win. They're their arch nemesis, Farber's arch nemesis, and from what I saw with the varsity against Eaton this past game, they played really aggressive. So I don't see why they can't do the same against Frankel. So they'll win.
I agree. New coach, very, very aggressive. Keep on the wheel. Wants the wheels to keep on running, at all times. So I'm gonna go with the win. Oakland International. I know they won solidly last year also, so I'm gonna go with the win.
I'm gonna go with the win.
Sterling Heights Parkway Christian. That just feels like a school that's good at basketball. I'm gonna go with the loss.
Isn't that the same school that the other? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the win. I'll win.
There's a mystery guest on the show.
Unofficial.
Unofficial. He was playing the piano.
Star varsity point guard.
You can say that.
MVP. Last year, Oakland International came to our house, thought they were going to destroy us. To be respectful, I'm not going to say the score, but let's just say we laid one on them. So I don't know if these guys haven't done their research, but get back in the lab.
We said that you were going to win. We said we don't know about Sterling Heights Parkway Christian.
You were too busy playing the piano.
I'm pretty sure I heard that you guys said that. Okay. Okay, we're going to beat Oakland International is my point.
Go back to playing the piano. Bye, buddy.
All right, that was not planned, and that just happened. Next, MIMO tournament. MIMO tournament. I don't know what scheme Jonas is planning right now, but he's doing something. I'm going to go second place. I know that both the singers will have some not as loose legs because they'll be sitting on a Jeep most of the day 2 weeks before that. So
yeah, I'm gonna go with the win. Kind of not hear which school you just talked about. I'm not a great listener, so that's why they're gonna win.
All right, Eden Academy away, just like last time. I think they're gonna win very solidly.
They're gonna win.
Ann Arbor, Radulf Steiner. Don't quote me on that. I don't think I said that right, but
Jonas, you know anything about that school?
yeah, Jonas.
Yeah, what?
Do you know anything about Ann Arbor, Radulf Steiner?
Rudolph.
Rudolph.
Mystery guest is back.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer has no chance against us.
All right.
You heard it here
You
first.
heard? We're watching film. We see you, Rudolph. We're coming.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jonas. Tensman tournament.
First place.
First place. Yeah.
Rocky?
Oh, over Miss Rocky is not as even close to as good as Farber.
Easily.
Okay. Hamtramck, Oakland International, another win.
Another win.
Detroit Hope Academy.
We're coming twice?
Yeah.
We have the schedule here. Yes.
Wait, we're going to Oakland International?
They are, yes, Jonas, you guys are going to Oakland International. Jonas said, I don't know what that means. Detroit Hope Academy. This school sounds like they just have a bunch of ballers. I'm going to go with a loss.
Well, Detroit Hope is gonna have to hope they beat us, but that
Play on words then.
their hope is kind of gonna work, and we're good, and varsity's gonna lose.
I thought you were going in a different direction. Austin Catholic, another win.
Dubs,
And then Frankel Jewish Academy.
easy money.
Easy money at home. This one's ours. It's ours. All right. Now it's time to talk about the Egan vs. Farber games. First, JV had some
Wait,
games.
what was that pause about? I'm sure you guys are wondering what went through your mind there.
I don't know. I wanted to pause. Dovey sent me all of the stats, so I'm gonna take.
I was
peek
keeping
at them.
stats. So
Dovey was
probably not.
stats.
Don't go into the specifics. Just go with the
Okay.
points. I got the points right.
So we're not gonna go off field goal percentage.
Is this JV?
This is JV. We're gonna go JV. Solidly won. They were very solidly winning in the first half.
Oh, Jake had 14 assists. Just wanted to tell you, not 4. I messed up.
14 assists.
Yeah, he went off.
So I'm not gonna go. We're not gonna really talk about the game because Farber won that very easily. Or
We'll just talk about how many points each
Yeah,
player scored.
But Farber in the second half kind of didn't let loose, but they were going a bit easier, we'll say.
Avi Feldman is not the best actor. We will just say that. He should stick to basketball, not to acting.
But speaking of Ami Feldman had 22. He did not go 11 for 11 because I saw him miss a couple of lefty layups. No offense to Ami. He made a couple, so yeah. But 22, it says here that he had 11 rebounds, but I know he had more because it's hard to count when shot, miss, rebound, shot, miss, rebound.
Well, Ami did miss a lot of shots, then got the rebound, so he probably got a lot more.
So, Ami, none of us believed you earlier this year that you'd average 15 and 15. So far, you're doing it. So, Skoyach, Jake had 14 assists.
I think he had a triple-double.
Triple-double, let's see. Rebounding. I don't know what he would have a triple-double in. He only had 8 points, according to you.
Oh. So, Rafa was wrong.
Yeah. So, then the Mandel brothers combined for 13. Michael had 4. Ira.
Michael with his first Farber career points. I know Michael's a very solid Farber Sports Show fan. He actually wanted us to react to some of his highlights. Maybe next episode, Michael. We have a long line of askers for their highlights.
Yeah. So Michael, if you were MVP, we'll definitely put you on the show. The disappointment in my books, nothing against him, was Ira Garden. His over/under was 6.5 assists. He had maxed for
And he had 2 travel calls.
travels.
I gotta keep that foot on the
2
ground.
points. I was expecting definitely more from Ira. I'm very disappointed in him.
And maybe he was just nervous in his first ever career starting point guard game, even though, on JV.
So my feelings is Ira's gonna be fine. I think he's gonna be fine, and I think this team's gonna be very solid. Like we said, 7-0. everyone scored except for Ami Dapo.
Yeah, I was actually told by Amidapo that their coach did not. He told Amidapo to only shoot once to make it look like he was trying to score. He was not trying to score. Ami's an unselfish player. He was trying to set up his teammates, which he did fantastically. And if he wants to score, he can score. But this game, coach didn't want him to, so he's a coach's player.
By the way, if you know what EFF stands for, email Josh Goodman, because we're trying to figure it out. So now we're going to talk about the varsity. The difference between varsity and JV's game is varsity just kept on, they stopped the press, but they kept on pounding at all times.
I think everyone on varsity had at least 5 or more steals.
Yeah, Jonas Singer with a whopping 7 steals and 5 assists. So he had
probably more assists. Their game was too high paced for my thumbs.
Everyone scored in this game. Gideon, Ari, and Matthew, and Ellie all topped over 10 points. Gideon, the leading scorer, was 16. Jonas had 8. Shmuel, Emmett, and AB on 6.
Shmuel actually had a highlight layup.
Shmuel did have a highlight layup. But my question is, are you talking about the highlight layup that he finished at the beginning of the run-ins where they were throwing it off the backboard? Or were you talking about that turnaround double underhander off the backboard?
I think it was the second one.
But if you saw the run-in, please tell us your thoughts, because I thought that was an amazing and just great thing to watch.
And Shmuel did have the swag on that game.
Yes. He did. And he finished the layup. That was the most important part. He almost missed it. Varsity, I really didn't see any flaws. Weren't playing the greatest of competition. No offense to Eaton. But I just didn't see really any flaws in their game. So I think going forward, they should feel really solid about how they're doing so far. And especially really solid about going into their next game against FJA, even though it's away.
Yeah.
So I think that really winds up our episode. We have nothing more to talk about. Hopefully next week we can have Judah in Ariel's basement so you guys can see our new present that came, but can't show it yet because it's in Ariel's house. Subscribe, like.
Happy Hanukkah.
Have a great Hanukkah.
See you next week.
Yeah, bye.